What's up, guys? This is Christian Brindle with Six Figure Medicare Agent. Hope this video finds you doing well and hope you have off to a booming start to begin 2020 and this new decade. And today I wanted to talk with you about the insurance business and what a lot of agents just don't seem to get right when they come in from the get-go. And some agents stay in the business for a while and they don't see the success that they normally would like to see or that they expected of themselves from the get-go, and they don't quite understand why they're not as successful as they thought they would be or they would have hoped or whatever the case might be. They're not just hitting their targets, right? There could be a lot of reasons to this, but in my opinion, I think that there's a lot of simplicity to it, and I think a majority of agents have trouble wrapping their minds around the idea and the concept that the insurance business is a volume business first. Let me explain. In order to be successful in the insurance business, and it does not matter how good or bad of a salesperson that you are, don't get me wrong, sales skills help, and if that's an area that you're lacking, I highly encourage you to take some time and invest into yourself on learning how to handle these sales skills, okay? It's very, very important, you guys. But you could still be the worst salesperson on earth. And if you talk to enough people, you're going to get one sale. It doesn't matter how you're getting business in 2020. If you're running social media, marketing, advertisements, you need to make sure that enough people are seeing your advertisement, no matter how good or bad it is, and somebody's going to be interested. You need to find a way to get in front of as many people as possible, whether that be virtually, physically, whatever the case might be, and you will find yourself being successful. The main problem that insurance agents have in this business, I feel, is they do not know how to get in front of eyeballs. They don't know how to get in front of people. They don't know how to get attention. And that's something that you should make your war cry, in my opinion, in 2020. Get in front of enough people, enough eyeballs in 2020 to make some kind of difference in your business. And like I said, it's always a numbers game. You could be a really, really good agent and talk to 10 people and you get 5 of them, you know? If you were, a batter in baseball, you'd be probably the greatest batter ever at that point, 50%. Or you could be really struggling and talk to 100 people and only get 5, right? But as you go, you start out talking to 100 and you only get 5 if you're struggling first in, if you're new to the business. As you go, the next 100 people you talk to, you might get 6. Practice makes perfect. You just need to get in front of people, not worry so much about the ins and outs, and study, learn, grow, train on your downtime, but make sure that you're spending time getting in front of people, okay? It's vitally important. Okay, this is a numbers game. If you're making calls and doing house appointments, you just need to make sure you have as many house appointments as possible, and you're going to set yourself up for success. Because whether you're batting a high average or a low average, and how many appointments you're actually getting clients from, it's always a numbers game. If you have a 10% closing ratio or a 60% closing ratio, it's a numbers game. You need to set your targets and understand, okay, if let's say I have a 10% closing ratio. Let's say I'm new to the business. I've observed that if I talk to 10 people, I'm going to get 1 client out of it. And let's say you want to get 10 clients in a week. You need to find a way to get in front of 100 people that week. Okay? Or find a way to get your closing ratio from 1 out of 10 to 3 out of 10. Because then at that point, you have to get in front of a third of as many people as you would have to get 10 prior. So it's just a numbers game. No matter how good or bad you are, you can increase your numbers as you go, but just make sure that you're tracking your numbers, getting in front of people as much as possible, and you're going to be successful in this business. Just keep going. Every single person that tells you no will be bringing you closer to that next person that will tell you yes. Most agents quit when they're 3 feet from gold. Heard that saying a lot. Don't let that be you in 2020. Also wanted to take a minute and tell you guys, I've had a lot of agents reaching out to me on social media, Facebook, asking me questions. I have no problem answering questions for you guys if I'm able to, if it's something I can simply answer. But I've also had a lot of people ask me, if I'd be willing to do personal trainings for you. I'm a busy person, you guys. And at the end of the day, I'm running a business. And I'm not a charity. And it's not profitable for me to do free trainings for people all day, every day, and I'm not making any money myself. Unless you have a contract with me, okay? I can't do personal trainings with you. If you have one contract with me, if you've ever sold an application with me, I will do trainings for you. I will talk to you. You have more access to me. I'm more than happy to kind of share everything I can with you if you're one of my agents, okay? If you live in the states of Utah, of course, that's where I live, South Carolina, Florida, Texas, Idaho, Colorado, and Oregon. Again, that is Utah, South Carolina, Florida, Texas, Oregon, Colorado, and Idaho, and soon to be California. We're adding California pretty soon. You can always get a contract with me, and then I'm happy to train you on anything that you'd like. Okay, or switch over your contracts to me. If you're coming to me because you need me to train you and your upline's not doing it, maybe you should consider it anyway, because your upline's not doing you any good if you have to come to me for personal trainings. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it found you doing well, and I hope it helped put something into perspective this year. Get your numbers up, but understand it's a numbers game. A numbers game. This is a volume first business. The sooner you understand that, the sooner you can strategize how to hit your targets in 2020. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you missed our last video, it should be right here on the screen, so you don't want to miss that. And do us a favor, like the video, comment on what you'd like to see me talk about on future videos, and subscribe for future six-figure Medicare agent content. Take care.